Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the new era of leadership. I'm Carol, and I'm here with Amir. And today, guys, we're diving into one of the most powerful mindset shifts a leader can make and turning challenge into leverage. So, in the new era of leadership, challenges aren't signs that something has gone wrong. They're invitations, guys. If you can look at them as invitations to grow,
Mhm.
to expand, and to lead from a deeper place of alignment. My favorite
Mm.
word. So, today we're exploring what it means to cultivate a thriving mindset where perception creates experience, problems become opportunities for identity growth, and leadership moves from effort into alignment. So, if you're facing a challenge right now, personally or professionally, this conversation is for you. So, join us. And Amir, your thoughts.
Oh, thank you, Carol. Thank you very much. I'm honored to be here with you two today again. This is going to be a powerful conversation today. It's about mindset, and as we mentioned before, mindset 95% of from our success from the mindset, only 5% from strategies and skills. So mindset is everything. So that's why we are deep, talking about this because this is the foundation. So this is going to be a powerful. I'm very, I'm happy and I'm going to enjoy this very much because this is a topic I
Beautiful.
love to talk about.
Beautiful. So, Amir, I want to start with a question for you, and it's about a thriving mindset and turning a challenge into leverage. So, Amir, how does the way we perceive a challenge actually shape our experience of it? And what shifts when leaders learn to see challenges as leverage instead of obstacles?
Very nice question to start with, as always. Your questions are very powerful. So perception shapes everything we see so like when I was listening to my mentor Bob Proctor, he was talking about this perception. Um, we see like he hold the book and he say, okay, the book has the cover has like two colors. One side is say white, the other side is blue. Then he faces the blue. He say, I see the cover is blue, and then he asks the audience, and they see it white. So nobody is wrong. He say, okay, no, I see blue. They say white. And when he turned it around, they see it other way. So this is a perception. So the way we perceive things, that's how we shape our thinking and how we tackle the challenge.
Oh,
So so this is very powerful. Perception is huge in everything in our life. Whatever we see, we need to look at the opportunities. Each challenge there are many opportunities inside it, but we need to look at it from that perspective. Also, there is a technique say like, okay, just leave everything for at least 2 3 days and come back to it, visit it again, and then you'll see it differently.
yes.
That's how you perceive. So as far as when we do this, that's we're gonna bring this. We're gonna move the old experience away, because
Yeah.
most of the time when we think about things, we bring the old experience and we look at from that old version of ourselves. But when we look at from different, that means we're going to leverage the opportunities and see it from different perspective.
Mm,
That's going to be a new experience than looking at old experience. Most of the time when we think about things, it's coming from old experience we have,
mm,
and or belief we have. So those are the two things: either you believe or your experience. And if the experience is kind of a challenging, then you'll be challenged again. So
oh,
that's why we need to look at different perspective. And and and
so
and,
great.
and one
So
thing
great.
is just, Carol, I'll just an add.
Mhm.
When you see this, try to just look at deeply and you will see opportunities definitely, from different angle, and
So beautiful.
leave the rest,
Yeah.
just take the benefit from it, and leave the rest and look at it as information, not a
Yeah,
challenge.
so exactly. So for me, um,
Yeah, please.
it, when we have a perception, we have a limited perception of something,
Hmm.
it absolutely does change how we experience
Hmm.
it. When we have a thriving mindset about something, it has us experience it very
Right.
differently. And
Hmm.
the experience of it is what will have you want to go back to it. So if you
Absolutely.
have a limited or negative experience of it, you won't want to do it again. But if you have
Absolutely.
a thriving and an amazing experience of it, you'll revisit it. You'll go back to it.
Absolutely.
Um,
Absolutely. Very powerful.
and then
In
it
the same, yeah, go ahead,
hmm?
please.
And then
No, go
it
ahead.
also, inside of that, it really will shift the leaders, their mindset and inside of seeing a challenge as an opportunity, as
Hmm.
leverage, instead of it being, when we see things as a challenge, boy, my mindset tells me, oh, I want to run away from it. I don't want to deal with it. I want to go and climb in bed and pull the covers over my head. I just don't want to deal with it. I'm going to hope it goes away. But that is not what we are all about. What we are all about is actually facing it and
Hmm.
really looking for
Hmm.
what is the opportunity here? What's the opportunity here? And if you actually have that mindset, your uh, challenges will no longer be challenges in your mind any longer to
Hmm.
run away from. There'll be opportunities to run to.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Wow, powerful. This is actually my question I want to ask you, but you just
Ah,
answer it. You know, how you look at the challenge in leverage and look at the opportunities inside it. But
well,
you just
that is
answered
pretty much
beautifully
what
here.
I do is I absolutely try to look inside of a thriving mindset to
Mm,
see it because I want to experience it very differently than it being a challenge that I run from. So I run to opportunity. I want to run from challenges. So I just simply change it. I just want to share a story with you really
yeah,
quickly, and that's
please.
this.
Mm,
At one time in my life, in my leadership, I did not like confrontation.
mm,
I did not like having to confront. And when you're a leader, there are going to be conversations you're going to
absolutely.
have. And
Absolutely.
I did not like them, didn't want them, ran from them, hoped they'd go away. And as a result of it, I lived a chaotic life around it.
Mm,
Now, I got to tell you, I changed my mindset about confrontation conversations, and I call them conversations for possibility. I run to them now. I have
wow.
no issue around them any longer. They
Absolutely.
have me excited about having those conversations now because I know there's opportunities that's going to show up inside of that conversation now.
Mm.
So cool.
Wow, so powerful because now you gave a great example that how you change your perception, and you
Yes,
call it different, and then you see it in different angle, and it becomes opportunities, for to explore what's inside, the conversation. It's not a confrontation, it's to understand the person, and how you get to know the person, how to connect the person, a different way of thinking. This is powerful.
it
Thank
is.
you,
And
thank you very
and
much. Yeah,
it really honestly can shift everything for you. And
absolutely.
some people are like, oh, just creating a thriving mindset isn't going to do it. Oh, but yes, it does, especially when you take it on inside of that experience. See,
Mm,
when you create a thriving mindset, you don't bring negativity into it. You don't
no,
bring, oh, the other shoe's going to drop into it.
absolutely.
You bring what's possible into it, and anything is possible when you are inside that space. Anything's possible.
Yeah, it's
That was a
it's a
great
mindset
question.
shift.
Yeah,
Great
thank
question. Great question. Thank you.
Okay, I have another question for you.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead.
All right, so this is in your experience, how do challenges invite leaders to expand their identity? And what happens when we stop asking, why is this happening to me? And we start asking, who is this asking me to become?
Wow. I think this is a core what we're talking about here, identity, and this is something I love to talk about. And it's most of the time I'm talking in my posts and everything about identity shift. And you know, it's not about the challenge itself. It's not about fixing the problem. It's about who I become the person. So it's not fixing the problem, it's fixing, the perceiver who want to fix the problem. So
Yeah,
actually you look at yourself and it actually upgrade yourself. It's like, you upgrading your computer, software. So you upgrade
right.
your operating system so you can face a problem and change it. I give you just a little example analogy here. Like say, Carol, we have our iPhone, or we have our phone. So your
Uh-huh.
phone is operating in, say, iOS 14, right? And then you have an app that's need to be running in iOS 15. So
Uh-huh.
if you run it in the iOS 14, it's not going to work. It's going to crash. So we're not fixing the bug. You have to upgrade to a new software so
Yeah.
that you can just face that challenge. So this is what we need to ask ourselves as leader: who I need to become to solve this problem.
Hmm.
If you shift your mindset from that, because sometimes the challenge is bigger than the way we think or the way we believe. So
Mm.
we need to look at it, rise up, and say, okay, who I need to become to face this problem and fix it. So once you work from inside about yourself, then you see the problem easier to fix. I think this is a big shift, than just looking at, okay, I'm gonna force. I'm
Hmm.
gonna work hard. I'm gonna do a lot of effort to fix a problem, but the problem, you need a new way of thinking, a new way of, like, say,
Hmm.
new perspective to look at it from different angle. And that's also give you calm, and it change your biology, because also your brain, if you look at it from that angle, from a neuroscience standpoint,
Uh-huh.
when you look at from that, you're not stressed out, because you calm. You want to see how I'm gonna upgrade myself to look at it differently. So you're
Uh-huh.
not stressed out. You're not panic. And from biology standpoint, in your brain, there is a part in the brain. It's called amygdala. That amygdala,
Yeah.
it,
Amygdala
it
hijack.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
hijacked. So it's kind of like you activate that, and then you become
Yeah.
like fight or flight, and you be just stressed out.
Ex-
And also your front uh, uh, cortex
mhm.
gonna be like also decrease, because this is the part you know responsible for thinking and for
Mhm.
creativity. All this will shut down. So physiology and biology is going to affect also,
Oh,
when you look at the challenge from that perspective.
yeah.
So I think this is a great way to look at it: who I become to fix this
Wow.
problem.
Really great. Really, really great. So one of the things that I see for myself in it is I quit asking why. Because you know what why does? Why put makes you a victim. It
Absolutely.
doesn't give you power. When you ask why is this
Mhm.
happening? Why is this, why can't I do this? Why has honestly has you be powerless.
Mhm.
But who who do I need to be? Who do uh, who do I have to be to face this? Who do I have to be to have this conversation? Who do I have to be? That's a whole different ball game.
A whole different,
It
whole
has
different.
me be in the power.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, and
So,
this is
yeah.
great. Yeah, great. I'm going back a little bit to
Yeah.
your question and ask me about
Mhm,
experience I have that kind of explaining this.
mhm,
We had a issue with the system. We were trying to upgrade in our at work,
mhm,
and that system failed tremendously because we look at it, if somebody look, I say, oh, what we are failing, but actually we learn a lot from it.
mm,
Especially when I look at it, I learn a lot. But because when we didn't communicate that system well to the employees, how we didn't bring them from the beginning. So as leaders, we work, from the top, and we
mhm.
thought, okay, this is a system gonna help everybody. And once we launch it, it didn't work well, and we sit down and we find, okay, this is a challenge, how to fix it. We have to come back with the new system. So it was a little bit of a difficult time, but we look at this as opportunity. We didn't look at, okay, we are failing, we stressed out, say, okay, let's look at this as opportunity, what we're going to learn from this. And when we did that, we learned a lot,
Ooh,
and we wrote it down, all these opportunities. We find another company that can launch better system, and we included everybody from the beginning to develop the system. Everybody participated, and they felt like they involved, they heard, we heard them,
mm,
and
mm.
we answered all their questions. And when we launched the second one, it was tremendous successful, and we are
Wow.
very happy, everybody had. So this kind of example I shared, it's is very powerful when you change your perspective on facing the challenge.
Wow. Great. So great. Great example too, because especially when it's happening at work with a team of
Absolutely,
people, because you got all
absolutely,
kinds of mindsets going on there. So, woo.
absolutely, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And also keep you calm. You don't be stressed out and just look at things as like, okay, reactive mode. You just calm yourself and see, okay, this is a challenge. How I'm gonna face it. I'm gonna look at the definitely there's be opportunities in that challenge, but
Right.
I need to calm down and look deeply to find them.
And one more thing too, Amir, when you come from that this is an opportunity for growth for everybody, there is no finger pointing or blame in
Absolutely,
any
good point.
situation. You're looking for what's the opportunity in here? How do we grow from this? You don't have time to point fingers and blame somebody else for something. There's no
Absolutely.
blame. I love that. I so
This is
love.
this is a big this is a great point you just mentioned here. When you remove that, everybody will be in a thinking mode,
Oh yeah.
not blaming. Yeah,
Yeah. uh, it, it becomes a we, not a I.
absolutely, absolutely,
So when you're an I, it's easy to look out and blame others. When it's a
absolutely.
we, it's easy
We all
to
together.
bring them to you, to take it all in. Yeah, it's incredible.
Incredible,
Yeah.
beautiful.
So do you have a question for me?
I have a question for you. So, how do you envision? No, I'm just gonna give this a last one about collaboration. I know you love collaboration. This is one of your pillars.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Yeah, yeah. So, uh, just give me how you look at the alignment as a leader. When you align your action as the leader, how you envision alignment is important in leadership.
Okay. So, I use alignment in everything.
Yeah.
So, for me, like I said, alignment is they're not aligning with me, they're aligning with what I stand for. So, it's very easy for people to align with something that's bigger than them
Mhm.
than aligning with a person. because that person can let you down. That person can not be there. That person can not be who they are consistently being. They're not consistent, but the
Absolutely.
but what you stand for is consistent. It doesn't waver. And so
Mm,
for me, it's very easy to have people align with what I stand for because they they are clear they stand for it too.
absolutely.
It's not about me. It is about your stand, what you believe in, what you are aligned with that moves things forward in your life.
Mm,
And so I always make sure people understand what I stand for and am aligned with so they can align with me. I'm asking them to come with me, not under me, not above me, but side by side inside of the alignment. And so it's not, that's an easy thing to have a conversation around.
absolutely, absolutely powerful. I have when people ask me with alignment, sometimes like, what do you mean alignment? Okay, we understand how that works. Like, okay, align my action. So I just give like just an example or analogy. Okay, so alignment to me when you try to open a lock with the key. So you don't force it. So you have to align the key to go inside the lock and open it. So this is kind of exactly, you don't go like here and there. You have to align your action, but with what you believe, like you just mentioned, and what you believe and what you stand for.
Absolutely.
This is
And
powerful.
there won't be resistance. There's resistance to aligning with you, the person you. There's
Absolutely,
always resistance in aligning with a person. There is no resistance with aligning with something you also believe in yourself.
absolutely
There's
powerful.
no
Yes,
resistance to it.
no resistance because even you
Yeah,
don't think about it, because this is what you believe. This is your core belief, and it'll be easy. You don't have to force it, and there is
exactly.
no resistance. It just come
No,
naturally.
no. And it's kind of funny that we're talking about this because my next question was all inside of this. So you're going to be ready for it. Are you ready for it?
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm ready. Go ahead.
So, can you walk us through how a leader can take a real current obstacle and move from forcing solutions through your effort to finding alignment through clarity, collaboration, and shared perspective?
Oh, wow, this is a big one.
Mhm.
But I'll try my best here.
Okay.
Okay. So, from my experience, effort to me is like you force result into resistance.
Yeah.
So, like we just mentioned, you cannot just do thing and try, to push and use your force to fix it.
Mhm.
Well, as we just mentioned, you need to look at who you want to become to fix the problem. Um, so like if something fail, most likely we'll say, okay, why is failed? The team did it well, this and that, and then also we come and trying to blame whoever did it or why it was done, but that's the force is not going to work. You have to just we have as leaders we need to go and see um, how to upgrade ourselves and try um, to look at from that perspective and expand it and expand our thinking and look at it from that way. I think it's a good way to look at all the challenges and all the problems we have.
Mhm.
Um, but I face this a lot, Carol. Sometimes when I face challenge, is sometimes I used to shut down and say, okay, uh, there is no way out here. Everything
Oh.
is just is blocking.
Mhm.
But the way I just flip the script and look at it from different way, uh, you can see it. Also, my mentor taught us like, okay, you can just write the problem, write down. and just put it in the table. And if you go around and go to the other side of the table, you will see it differently.
Oh, I
Um,
love that. Hmm. You actually
so
will.
yeah, yeah, definitely. Just write it down and look at it from the another way. You can write it down and see, um, for example, say, okay, how Steve Jobs look at this problem or obstacle. So also you upgraded your thinking that way,
Oh, yeah.
to look at it also from different perspective, or
Mhm.
whoever you somebody you admire and you say, okay, who that person can look at this problem and fix it.
So you're really talking about collaboration and shared perspective, and I love that.
Uh,
Um,
Absolutely. And
yeah.
I came to collaboration. Collaboration,
Mhm.
also, when you do that, you invite people to the solution.
Yeah.
And you cannot do it by yourself. And as leaders, sometimes we feel alone. Sometimes we feel like, okay, I have this problem, I have this issue, but I cannot talk to my team about it, because I
Mm.
don't want to feel like
Mhm.
maybe I'm stressed out or anything. So and most of the time we come home and we be stressed out and not enjoying the life outside, the work. But the moment you say, okay, this is not about me, I'm going to collaborate with everybody. Let's bring this to everybody and see what solution we can have. So to me, this is a collaboration. It's not about only you find the solution, or you want to prove you have the answer. As a leader, we're not here to prove ourselves. We are here. We're leading our people. We're collaborating with our people. We are share, like you just said, shared perspective. So we all as a team work together. Here's the problem.
Mhm.
Let's face it. Let's look at the opportunities. Let's tackle it together. And everybody, when you install this in everybody,
Mhm.
the shared purpose and the shared perspective, then the solution will be easy. To me, this is a collaboration, inside leadership, the new era of leadership.
Oh, yeah. And for me, um, what I love about inside of alignment with your team is number one, when you pull the team together, there isn't resistance. And
Mm,
if you're not aligned in what it is you're taking on and doing, what you
mm,
believe in, it can get very dicey in a group of 5 or 10 or 15 people giving their different
absolutely.
perspectives on things.
Mm,
But when there's alignment inside of what you're standing for, what you're going toward, mm,
mm,
all that shows up is amazingness,
yes.
amazing things. And it opens your minds and opens the other people in the room's minds around
Mm,
what's possible. And then
mm,
sometimes I find I we see 5 or 6 solutions to something instead of one,
absolutely.
because
Absolutely.
our minds, my mind sometimes is not your mind. Okay.
Mm,
I have a focus and you have a focus. And sometimes we can't see past that focus. We're
absolutely.
zoomed in. But when you bring in other minds and that collaboration and that shared perspective, man, the possibilities that come out of that room are
It's huge.
incredible.
Huge,
Really
huge, huge.
incredible.
I agree 100%.
Yeah.
This is powerful. Yeah. Shared collaboration and shared perspective. It's huge, because we cannot do it ourselves. And like I said, two minds is
Hmm.
100,000 times better
Exactly.
than one brain. When you bring two
Yeah.
brains together,
Mhm.
or four or five or 10, this is amazing. So collaboration
It
is
is
is is
amazing.
big.
I do masterminds all the time inside of
Absolutely. Me too.
coming up
Yeah.
with solutions to issues I have inside of YEA. I do masterminds all the time. So amazing. I really encourage everybody to take them on and do them. You've got to experience it
Yeah.
once.
Mastermind is very powerful, and Napoleon Hills, just have like one chapter in Think and Grow Rich.
Yeah,
It's huge chapters talking about mastermind. And most successful people do that. So it's
it's
very powerful.
incredible. incredible. So there's one more thing that I want to just share, and that is, alignment, my favorite word, to finding alignment through clarity. If you're clear, all your team will be clear. So
Mm,
clarity is vital to having alignment. It's
mm,
vital to having alignment. If you're in the gray areas and you don't know what you're standing for, and then your team won't know what to align with either. And I
absolutely.
think it's so vital that you do the work so you know what you stand for, so then you can be very clear in speaking it to your team. So then they can
Absolutely.
go, oh, yeah, I can be a part of that. Oh, I believe in that. I want to work with you. And that's what
Mm,
shows up inside of being very clear in what you stand for. And, that is the new era of leadership.
absolutely.
Know who you are and know what you stand for in your leadership.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, this is very powerful. The know who you are, what you stand for, your identity. Those are three, big things you need
Big
as
things.
leader, a new era of leadership. We need to embrace it. We need to look at it all the time. Who I am, who I need to become, and what's my identity.
Yeah.
Because this here. Thank you very much. I think it's
Yeah.
uh, this collaboration. I know you love that, and you answer it very, very well. And I love your take on
I
that.
love our collaboration. I love this podcast with you because we get
Absolutely,
to,
me too.
I, I walk away learning new things all the time about you, about your leadership, about what you stand for. But you are very clear in what you stand for. And I love that about you because I can align with that. I
Thank
know
you,
I'm aligned with you because you're not in gray areas, not knowing what you stand for. You're very strong
thank
in
you,
your stand, and I love that. Thank you. Thank you. You
thank
make
you
it
very
e-
much.
you make it easy to want people to align with you. We
Thank
are
you.
going we are going to we are going to create 1 million bold leaders by 2030.
100%, hundred
We are.
percent, hundred
We
percent.
are. Um
Yeah,
because it starts with what we have, which is alignment. Um
absolutely, absolutely.
So, did you have another question for me, or are we done with our
I
question?
think I'm done with the questions. Just
Okay. All right.
we're gonna just wrap up. Yeah.
So, okay. So, you had some questions that you wanted to ask our audience.
Yeah, absolutely. I think this is a powerful conversation. Like, look at your challenge and
Mm,
see how you because the challenge we have challenge all the time, challenges around us, but the
mhm.
way we perceive them that kind of make our life easier. So look at the opportunities inside the challenge, and have you considered in asking yourself what what this challenge trying to teach me. Look deeply and see what's the teaching inside this challenge and what I can benefit from this challenge in my life. So
Mm,
this is one
good
question.
question.
And
Yeah.
another question: have you considered asking yourself what situation in this situation, asking yourself in order to face this problem, who I need to become, the person, like I said, the upgraded person, the new
Mm,
version of you.
yeah.
Um, think about, have, ask yourself this question, and last, ask yourself what align actions and movement that I can take to face this problem or to solve this problem or the challenge. So that's
Mm,
our three powerful questions.
yeah.
If we ask them, I think we'll kind of tap into a different area of easiness and calmness. Because when we calm, we can face all the problems with a solution. Because I know, Carol, any this is what I learned. Any problems or issues, the solution it comes with it. There'll be a solution somewhere. So if we panic and if we like stressed out, we kind of we kind of, this is going to be like a noise, and we don't see the answer to it. But
Yeah, you
when
don't
we
even see
calm,
an opportunity around it. No.
absolutely. So the calmness is very, very powerful. You just calm, and then don't just panic. And when you do that, also everybody will be stressed out around you, and everybody will, we all miss the opportunities. So the calmness, you just absorb it and just calm and say, okay, there is a solution. They will come, and I will find it. Let's do it.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
I think this is great. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank
And
you.
I'm gonna share something here also.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about all these answers in the challenges we face in our course that's coming up and this is going to be powerful. We'll talk about the identity shift. We'll talk about how you face the challenges, how to solve them, and how to lead your team powerfully, and all this mindset, all mindset.
Mhm.
So
Absolutely.
very excited about that, and thank you, Carol, for all the effort you put. I know you put a lot of
Absolutely.
effort on this course with all your experience, with all wisdom, because this is our mission right now. We say we're gonna transform women in leaders, and we put a lot of effort and a joint force from people we collaborate with to make this course powerful, so we can develop leaders that
Mhm.
can lead. Those leaders are not just going to be a leader, they're going to be teaching leaders. They're going to build leaders, because 1 million is not like just with one course or two courses or many, but those leaders, we want them to go out and develop more leaders. That's how we're going to reach the million leaders.
Exactly. And what I so love about it is these episodes are giving them some things that we're going to be talking about inside that course. You and I are putting this course together. So guys, it's a collaboration for this 10-week course that
Hmm.
we're going to be offering. We don't have a date yet, but we will be putting a date out there very soon. And please come and join us, and let's learn together. Let's experience one another
Hmm.
together. Let's really and truly look do the work inside, and have you walk out of there knowing what you stand for inside your
Absolutely.
your leadership, what you can stand for, and what other people can align with you to move forward in what you're up to. Um, so, Amir, we are going to have a guest next week. Ah,
Absolutely. I'm very excited about that.
me
Wow.
too. Yeah, we're not going to say who yet, guys, but we are very excited to have our first guest join us and actually really and truly talk
Powerful.
about the new era of leadership, heart-led leadership in their business or their organization and what that looks like. And oh my goodness, I'm so excited to have somebody join us and see another perspective, um, another way of
Absolutely.
seeing things and opening our minds to more. So very, very excited about that. Um, and so please, guys, if you love these episodes, please, we post them out on LinkedIn. If you'd like to be a guest, reach out to one of us. We're on LinkedIn and say, I'd like to be a guest on your podcast. And we will be putting together uh, dates that we will be recording so that you'll be able to join us and be a guest on our podcast. Okay. Um,
Wow.
and guys,
Very powerful.
thank you so much for joining us and watching these episodes. Thank you. We're new, we're brand new, we're new kids on the block here. But we also know that the conversation that we have, that new era of leadership, is honestly on the rise. It's
Mm.
really and truly out there now. It's starting to show up in lots of people speaking it now. Heart led leadership, guys, is honestly the way to go because it is about we and not me.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So we just
Very
want
powerful.
to close today. And guys, remember this: challenges are not here to stop you. They're here to shape you. I want to say it again because that's what I had to come to the conclusion of. Challenges are not here to stop you. They're here to shape you, for you to grow and experience things you've not experienced before inside those challenges.
Mhm.
Guys, when you change how you see a problem, you change how you experience it. That's what you
Absolutely.
heard today. You change how you see that problem, you're going to change how you experience it. And when you change your experience, ooh, you change
Wow.
your leadership. So, guys, a thriving mindset doesn't ask, how hard do I need to push? It asks, how aligned can I become? How aligned can I become? And leadership isn't a new era. Um, it's not about doing more. The new era of leadership, it's just not about doing more. It's about becoming more. It's about becoming more of you. See challenges as invitations, guys. Choose alignment over effort. This is the new era of leadership. So, Amir, your last thoughts?
Wow. Powerful. What you just shared here is amazing. We are not need to do more effort. We need to see who we become. I think this is very powerful statement. My thought is just if you face a challenge or issues, just consider this. Don't don't force. Don't use your power and force and your will. Just stop for a second. Just stop and ask yourself who I need to become, how I'm going to grade myself, the new version that can see myself on the other side and fix this problem. I
Mm,
think it's a powerful realization, and just wait for the person, the new of you that will be born to
mm,
face your challenge.
so,
Really,
so
thank you, Carol, for this. I really appreciate all this. This is
absolutely.
this is
So,
I love this
guys,
conversation.
yeah, one last thing, and that is this. Please, if you love these episodes, subscribe to our channel.
Please.
Um, and make comments on the episodes, and then go out and share it with other people. Your network is not my network. Please share it with others so we're known. So the new era of leadership gets out everywhere. That there's a podcast
So,
really and truly talking about the nuts and bolts of being a heart-led leader. Okay. And
absolutely.
I always, always, always say, guys, we all deserve to thrive. Let's do it together. Bye, everyone.
Bye, and thank you all for listening. Bye.